Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Greenwich Valley Farm. So, it feels like it's been a while since I've been on here. I was about to say it's been a while, but in reality it hasn't. We hammered this map the week of Christmas. Did quite a lot of stuff on it. So, kind of going back because it may, for you guys it's probably not been a while, but for me it actually has been a while since I've been on it. I got most of these videos done like on the 20th, give or take, and hell, it's almost New Year's. And the chances are when this video goes live, depending on how many I can get recorded this week, we're in the new year. So Happy New Year. This could potentially be the first video of the new year. So if that is the case, Happy New Year. Depends when this comes out. I'm thinking I'm going to do 3 videos this week. Anyway, so the goal today is to get this field ploughed. You can see we've got our cheap plough. Well, I'm quotations cheap plough basically. Way too big for the map, but just to get stuff done quick, as we are still on the rebuild of these maps, basically. We'll get the Steiger into the field and get this all seeded in grass. So, without further ado, let's... Jeez, suicidal... Okay then. What is that? Ah, the crows. Suicidal crow. Without further ado, let's get going with the grass. So we'll turn that down on my headset. We've got fertilizer, we've got grass, well, seed. We'll throw course play on to this. I do believe... Well, we may use the Terra track to plough that field ourselves. The field, actually, it's kind of small in the grand scheme of things. May have issues wrapping itself around the fence, we'll see. I am running the latest version of Courseplay now. I updated it today because it has been a while, so forget the top number here, 353, the latest version for me being the 30th of December. So we'll go seed in, we'll go with that one, field 36, headlands, we'll do 3. Up down rows first, dial this down to 6. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's probably because you can up this to an 8-meter seeder as well, and I think that screws the XML. Or the XML's wrong, I don't know. However, Courseplay centers that, and I think we are good to go. Yep, most certainly looks like it. First waypoint. We've definitely got grass and drive course. Alrighty. That is a going. So, yesterday I was dabbling. Actually, we'll open the gate. Dabbling in getting Lone Oak back up and going as well. Lone Oak was a save. Probably some of you remember that was really for me. It wasn't a save that I was going to put up too much content on, and it's very much the same thing. It's an absolutely fantastic American map, in my opinion. It is the best American map out there. Bullet Bill, the original creator of it, did a fantastic job, and kudos to him and the whole team that played a part in creating that map. But it's a map that just doesn't go over well with the community, it seems. Like, so many people like it, yes, but as far as content goes, it just doesn't get the interest that other maps do, which is a shame. It really is a shame. I don't know why that is. Alright, I'll throw that there. We really don't have much room to get through there. Go into the Terra track. And get this ploughed up. This absolute beast of a tractor. I really do like this tractor. It's so cool. We'll probably use a good chunk of GPS here. Line that up. Actually, we'll go over to the GPS stuff. Show lines, auto width, and I'll come out of that. Get a better line set up there. Drop it down, get our A line going. Should be far enough. Hit for the B. Auto width. Toggle steering. And we're rocking and rolling with GPS. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That won't take us long to rip this field up. I wish I was in Z-Fine like that. It looks horrible. So this will also probably be a week without a truck sim video as well. More than likely. We'll have to wait and see, really. After this week, everything should be back to somewhat normal. Double steering. Sit back and enjoy the cruise, I guess. It's the first video back, well, Monday, today. I was reading through some of the comments there. A couple of you, when I was talking about that one comment, you saw it. People saw it for sure and had a good laugh at the way my response, and obviously a lot of you are even questioning the guy's reason for commenting in the first place as well. It was a funny one. Thought you guys would get a laugh out of that. Now, as far as the whole farm sim stuff goes, right now, usually I've got a good idea what to talk about and a topic. If you like, I end up going on a tangent. That's probably why some of you quite enjoy the content, because I can go on a tangent quite quickly. Today, as of right now, I'll record this video and I want to record another one after. I really haven't got much to talk about. We wanted to record a video all day. We were up stupidly late last night, so I didn't get up until way late today, and to be quite honest, I feel like complete and utter shit because of it. Keep on waking up with these just weird pressure headaches, if you want to call it a headache, but it doesn't feel like a headache, in my forehead area there, and it's getting very frustrating. I don't know what it is, whether it's severe eye strain. I've not had it like this before, but I've been getting it very frequently, and it's ever since getting my desktop back here and this screen. So I don't know if it's maybe too bright. Maybe I need to turn the brightness down on it, and it's that causing it, because I never used to have this issue before. And it's not like it's any closer than my laptop screen was, but it is bigger, so it could be a factor, actually, thinking about that. And let's be honest, I stare at a computer screen pretty much all day. So I want to get to the bottom of that, because I wouldn't say it hurts, it's just frustrating. There's a weird pressure pain, basically. So maybe I will go into the settings. Actually, I could do it right now as I'm doing this, and dial down the brightness of the screen a bit. We'll go 60%. See how that does. It is definitely a lot darker. And we'll see if that helps for a while. I like a brighter screen though, that's my problem. Especially the colours and stuff. But there again, if it's constant, you know, clarity and all that, you're good to go. Yeah, it's definitely a frustrating thing. They're looking it up, what it could possibly be, and yeah. It's all just a thing that could happen, I guess. Eye strain is my number one thing that I keep coming back to, is probably what it is. And because of it, I just kind of feel crappy. Did you say about halfway? Yeah, nah, under halfway. I'll inevitably try and probably put this on course play as well at some point. So I don't really want to be sat just doing this, but at the same time, if we it's going to want to save, I guarantee you. Yep, pull up our map and see how far along our crop fields are. I don't think I can particularly do anything over there yet. Maybe fertilization states, actually. 33, 32, 17, part of 42 because, well, seasons, reasons. It's very frustrating when seasons does that. I don't understand it at all. And that field's almost done. I think I've got, what, 3 fields? Yeah, 3 grass fields here that I'll reseed. And I'm doing that as it was recommended by, I think it was Cuz. They said, I wondered, I'm pretty sure I've heard people say, in seasons at least, it's worth doing. You do get a better yield and all of that good stuff. So, for that reason, I am doing it. I don't know if that is a thing or not, though. But we'll do it. I used to do it anyway, even on regular maps. Used to plough the grass under and redo it. Obviously the only field I won't do because I won't mow it is the field that the sheep are in. Any sheep pastures, it's just not worth doing it. Yeah, you can mow their grass, but it's not worth ploughing that. I don't think it will. You will be able to plough under, yeah, but I think it's a different type of grass that gets put down there typically. I say that typically. And plus our seeder right now, our seeder, geez, our sprayer is up here right now. I can't remember why. I think it had herbicide in it as I was going to spray these weeds and then realised that I was actually going to plough them under, so it makes no difference. I can come back down to the yard. Probably TARDIS teleport that down in the grand scheme of things. Probably with the Fergie. And that will be that one done. Yeah, is that going on there? Actually, I'm surprised I didn't get stuck. That's good. That is good. I was honestly thinking I may get stuck on the fence. As I started off the video saying, I was getting lone oak going. I had courseplay going on 3 fields with some of the machinery. And it all got stuck and I got frustrated. So screw it. I can't be asked dealing with this last night. So I think I come off of that and start playing some flashing lights. Which, I've been tempted to do some content on flashing lights. Some of you may recognise that name from Simulate. He's done some content on it. Matter of fact, I think the last video he did on it, I was asked if I could come online quick to get a thumbnail in multiplayer. Like an action shot. And me and him have done some, actually Dave's got it as well. The 3 of us have done some multiplayer. It's pretty fun. It is fun. It's come a long way, that game. It really has. There's some stuff like that I kind of want to put up on the channel. But I don't know how well it will go down. It could be one of those one of those ones where I've got time to do it, and I'm say ahead of Farm Sim. It's one thing this year I want to try and do until the inevitable happens and I've got a full-time job, and that's to try and get ahead as much as possible instead of literally a day in advance doing the videos. Hammer them out when I can, where possible, to possibly even get a couple of weeks ahead. So then I can, for those fun sort of videos like flashing lights or possibly Train Sim World, as I'm getting decent FPS in that now, well, considering do that, some Train Sim World videos and some fun stuff like that. Of course, Train Sim World is very much one of those games where it's time consuming and time lapse would be 100% a thing. Even possibly even the Hunter, but it's not a game that I really want to do too many videos on. Obviously, because of the Christmas period, I haven't played much of it. Me and Dan were playing quite often on the Hunter, and I was playing a lot of Hunter recently. I talked about it on Monday, but most recent I was hammering away on the Nintendo Switch playing the Pokemon game now. Which I'm taking a bit of a break from that because I did go hard on it. Could be a game when I'm rendering videos. Basically, I pick up and play again. Basically. Too many basicallys there. It's more than likely what I'll end up doing. And away we go. Off to the races again. Looking at the screen and how bright it is now, I wonder if that was the issue. I wonder if that was the issue. My screen was too bright. The screen I have, if anyone's wondering, it's a BenQ 24-inch. I couldn't tell you the model number by any means, but it is a freaking amazing screen. The colours are very crisp, the quality on it's really good. It's a nice screen. And then the secondary one that I've got, some Acer 22-inch, I think it's relatively small. It went nice with the laptop, but now this screen kind of looks... dwarfs it. If I can at some point, I'll probably pick up another one of these screens as a secondary. I'm not one for matching up screens, but it'll look nicer. I really need to do some cable management behind them. It's not my strong suit, is cable management. Well, that fence is very strong. It just bounced a 21-ton tractor off of it. Beautiful. I wasn't going to do the whole entire field, but apparently I'm doing the whole entire field. Sometimes it is nice just to sit back and do this type of stuff. It's, you guys know, I don't often do a complete job start to finish myself. Courseplay is one of my favourite tools. I do like doing jobs myself, but it's very, very few and far between. Courseplay doesn't particularly like this field neither. So this one was probably chalked up to me doing this anyway. More than likely on a live stream, which brings me on to the live streams this week. Depending on when this video goes live, I think I'm going to start the headlines right now. I plan on getting some streams this week. I was really hoping Monday I'd be able to stream. Inevitably didn't end up working out. Like I said, me and Jess went to bed very late last night, so didn't get up until very late. So that was that out of the question there. Tuesday, I may be able to stream. Honestly, I think I touched on it on Monday. Jess's mum is pretty sick with some cold virus thing that's gone around. So I highly doubt we'll be doing anything crazy for New Year's. To be quite frank, this year's festive period hasn't felt particularly all that great for me. For whatever reason, I've just not been in the spirit of it. So I doubt we'll be doing anything crazy. I don't know if we'll even have the usual lot over. It may just be an extremely quiet one, and I'm okay with that. Just wouldn't want to hear that, but yeah, I'm okay with it. But that's more evening time anyways, so chances of me being able to stream are very high indeed, but we'll see. As I've been quite open about in the past, it all depends on if I can kick Jess out of the room at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to stream. That's what that boils down to. So I think what I'll do is to keep this shorter and the ability to be able to do everything I want to, is we will, once I've got this field wrapped up and preferably that one done, we will be done recording today's video and move on to potentially Fridays. I said at the beginning of the week, I think, or last week, or whenever, this is probably, these 2 weeks are going to be like a 3-video week. I was hoping to be able to stream in between, but if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. We'll see. Jess is off for 2 weeks. I believe her mum goes back to work back end of this week. Other than the rest of the headland, we're done. We are done this field. That's the Steiger's done, which is awesome. That field there is the next one that we'll end up ploughing, which I'll end up doing fully on courseplay, I think. In the famous words of our Irish friend Rainbow Dave Gaming, I cannot be arsed. Speaking of that, I didn't even make it on TeamSpeak at all yesterday. Yesterday, I spent a little while playing Luigi's Mansion with Jess. See if I have to go in there and touch up anything. Hopefully not. The crop fields, I don't care to get them absolutely perfectly seeded. I should, but I don't. And that stems from me back in the non-season days of, it's a bit of crop that failed to grow. Well, guess what? Seasons does that now, so I really should be making sure Courseplay gets all of it. Yeah, being a more up-to-date version of Courseplay. Yeah, possibly. Oh, another game that I could throw up on the channel, and I've been tempted as well. Although, it may spark the possibilities of, you're copying Darwin, which has been dead for quite a while, so hopefully not. And that is Spin Tires. I went against all of my judgment, and I ended up getting the Chernobyl thing, the Chernobyl DLC. Now, I got to admit, I was expecting more vehicles in that than there was. I'm not gonna lie, kind of disappointed with the vehicles that were in that. Only 2. And on the map there's only 3 vehicles. 2 that you can unlock, one of them being one that is not brand new to the game at all. Very disappointed for that. So I don't know, that is another game that I could potentially bring to the channel. It's been a long time since I've done that. It'd be cool to get the guys in multiplayer on Spin Tires. It's always quite some fun shenanigans. And as much as I rather support Mudrunner and Snowrunner than the original Spin Tires devs, because those are, yeah, I'm not going to get started on that. The actual original Spin Tires, if you like, graphically, to me personally, looks cleaner and better. The colours are crisper. It hasn't got that horrible sort of static, old, gungy vibe that Mudrunner does. And no doubt they're going to fix that for the Snowrunner, as they're calling it. I would hope. but I don't know why they don't update that and fix it. They're basically the same game. Under the HUD, I would imagine they are the same, 100% the same game. It's just one's got different features than the other one because it's basically two dev teams now updating two different games that are the same game. It's the same person who made both of them. No doubt that lawsuit was just a complete mess. We'll never find out the true things with that. I will say this is probably a reason Ovi was so quiet for all of these years, though. That would be my theory. Okay, so that is the edge of that. I think we're done this field then. 26 minutes? Yeah, about 25-minute video then. Yeah, I am happy with that. So we'll come back to this another time, whether it's a live stream or whether it's a video. I don't know. It all depends on how many streams I can get out this week. Ideally, I'd like to stream at least once. That'll suck if I can't, but beggars can't be choosers. So I'll quickly... Actually, I say quickly, I can just zoom up and... Yeah, looks good. Even if I go into the map. What is it going to save, really? Well, they both need lime. Cultivator, growing, wise. Some spots there are potentially missed. Oh, well, it's that. No, I think Courseplay got the whole entire field, which is the whole mapped out field at least. Perfect. Alrighty. So I will grab a screenshot quick of this thing in the field, and then I will bid you guys farewell now, and we'll be back. I'm going to say more than likely Friday for Shamrock Valley. So until next time, hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.